Good evening. Oh, I had to move my camera. Let me fix that. There we go. Whoops. How is everyone doing? Hi. My nose. Oh, great start to a stream. Always with the nose. Anyway, it is the season after all. Like winter is coming. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hi, Redstone Archivist. Congrats, Big Mac Deuce, on getting first. GG's. New person to get first. Yeah. How is everyone doing today? At least I think it says that you got first, as far as I can tell. But yeah, let's see. No, stop. Anyway, welcome in, Redstone Archivist, Big Mac Deuce, Lynn Larson, Axioma, Cyberbees, Luffy. How are you doing? And Slipshot, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. And have an awesome game night. Oh, controlling the wrong app. There we go, fixed. Welcome in, Cameron Ray. How is everyone's Monday going? My Monday has been long and busy, and yeah, and anyone who's used to my usual stream schedule, yes, I did actually have a Zoom meeting, so like I didn't have to go very far, but got a meeting literally just before stream started, and I was like, right. Anyway, it went fine. It's over, done with, and now I get to play some Minecraft and do some redstone. And blow my nose too much. Anyway, how is everyone's day going? Let's get into Minecraft. And what we'll do is we'll get back into our body. And start gathering some resources. I haven't actually really been on since I've been doing a whole bunch of... we're going to do that and that. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Some people are online. Curiosity, hi. Welcome in. Okay. Lynn, congrats on the 30 stream streak. That is an amazing achievement. Absolutely incredible. GG's. Okay, let's put our tough boxes away. Oh, that's a mixed box, isn't it? Okay, gonna have to go through those. Might just take a second to fix some of these boxes. Wizard of Docks, how are you doing? Good to see you. The D&D talk. There was a bit of D&D talk the other day. Though, actually, now that you mention it, I did say that I would bring up Bingus Hot Stuff at some point, didn't I? Yes, I should bring up Bingus Hot Stuff at some point. Bingus Hot Stuff is... how does one describe Bingus Hot Stuff? Bingus Hot Stuff is a character that I created live on stream many years ago. For a campaign, we were doing... Was it Beyond... It was the Waterdeep campaign, I think it was? I think we started a Waterdeep campaign, and then it didn't actually go anywhere. We did a day 0, and then the campaign fell apart because a bunch of people who had committed to it just weren't able to ever be there. So we didn't end up doing the Waterdeep campaign. We ended up... A group of a similar group got together and we started doing Beyond the Witch Lights. Oh, you okay? Whew. Phew. Praise. But yeah, that was a good time anyway. For work, please tell me what your favorite Christmas dish is. Is there a national Gaelic favorite holiday Christmas dish? Okay, if we're talking about Christmas, I don't think there's a particularly... I'm pretty sure like the kind of like the traditional Christmas dinners here are probably quite similar to what like they do in the UK as well. So tend to be... For Christmas, it tends to be turkey and ham. And that tends to be the tradition of a Christmas time. So yeah, turkey and ham is what ends up being the often the Christmas dish of choice here. Can't have Christmas without a ham. Should we need a box where we can just shove a bunch of sugar shells? I'll put them in here for now. Yeah. Especially because you were talking about Paladins and Planescape, and I'm doing both right now. Ooh. Now I think some people were talking about their someone was talking about getting a character going, and that was where that's where conversation popped up, and it was a lot. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun to talk about on stream. But yeah, there's not really a traditional Irish dish for Christmas here. And by the way, in Ireland, we just call it Christmas. That it's like, yeah, there are other denominations here. Yes, there are. Sorry, not denominations, other faiths here, and and those who are not of faith. But like, it's Christmas. We're not overly fussy about it. Well, at least I'm not anyway. It's like everyone enjoys. Well, not everyone, but most people enjoy like the Christmas music and all that jazz. Okay, I need to tidy up my pickaxe that I'm not using. Yes. Let me just message Mate Acorn. Should be some for sale in the Hammer Grove Market. Let me know if you need more. Okay, there we go. Lovely to hang out with people, but also I want to try and encourage people to use my shop. It's there. Okay, got that. Oh, I have all these to empty as well. Let's see what we got here, because we got some Diamond Days. This is all from last stream, by the way. You there. Oh, we have a lot of trial keys that we need to use up. Oh, should have used those. Okay, let's get rid of all the things that I don't need. Tidy you up. No, you go in here. And then we need to gather some redstone for working things. Okay, gotta keep those in there. String goes in here. Picture Imperfect Plays. Welcome into the chorus. If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to sit back and relax, that's also fine as well. I am gathering some materials for a redstone project now that I finally tidied up my inventory for the last stream. But yeah, Bingus Hot Stuff. We should have a chat about Bingus Hot Stuff, shouldn't we? I think what I'm gonna do, I think what I'll do is I'll schedule an actual stream where we can talk D&D and I can bring up character sheets and stuff like that. And maybe for fun, we might create a new character. That'd be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We create a new character for D&D on stream, and also I can share all the old ones. Teach yourself. This chat immediately reminds you to, if any attempts to teach yourself Gaelic, it did not go well. I can badly sing the verse of a single song. Oh yeah, there's a challenge to learning the language. I had the advantage in that I've been learning bits and pieces of Gaelic since I was 3 years old. So yeah, it's not my mother tongue, but it has been part of my life for a very, 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 very long time. Most of my life, in fact. And then I went through education for a long time through the language too. Okay, let me grab one of these boxes, and we're going to fill it up with redstone components. Yeah, I think D&D would be a fun one to chat about, and I'll definitely give a little bit of a heads up for when we're actually doing that stream, so that people can come along and have a bit of fun and chat about their characters and stuff, because that's half the fun of D&D, is like talking about characters and things and just having a blast. We are low on stone in this chest. Right, I think we need to cook some up then. That's cops. Oh, no, 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 no. I lie. Legends. Okay, we've got cobblestone. We've got stone. These are components important for redstone. I'm going to grab you. We'll just grab a whole bunch of blocks because that'll probably cover us mostly. Slime. Always have slime. Anything I could take already made. Oh, I need some iron as well. Let me just grab all this iron and shove it in here. Probably won't be enough, but we'll grab it anyway. And I'll grab some logs we can use for crafting chests and stuff and hoppers. Let me think. What else are we going to need for a sorting system? Probably going to just use hoppers, I think. I'm not going to go too crazy. Hoppers, redstone, comparators. That means quartz. Don't know if we'll need observers. Yeah. I will have to get my daughter involved in that stream. She is a D&D person. Ooh. Community one-shot could be a lot of fun. It's... Yeah, then it's just a matter of when to actually do it. My non-Minecraft username is VariantDM, so you can imagine I quite like D&D. Awesome. Yeah. A community one-shot is tricky. I think you need to have like that, just like that group of people kind of pinned down in advance. But yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. There is a stereotype that nobody wants to hear. Let me tell you about my character, but I love hearing who people are playing. Yes. And then you can play around with backstory and stuff as well. I think I've got all the components that will get me... Do I need dispensers? I know I need crafters. Crafters use crafting benches, redstone, iron. Might grab some more iron. Anything else? Yes, it would be. That's why you only play with like 4 players and the DM, to be honest. It is quite difficult, yeah. It's something to... something to think about. I'm hoping to combine my love of Minecraft and D&D. This year, One Shot has given me ideas. Honestly, like, Minecraft and D&D, I think, are incredibly compatible. Right? All you need to do is watch a series like Vampires SMP, and you realize, hang on a second. Vampires SMP is a style of D&D. It is a style of D&D. People can play a form of D&D, and yes, Vampires is broadcast, but there's nothing stopping people from playing a form of D&D in Minecraft themselves without broadcasting it. So yeah, it is a cool option. It is a thing that it should be. I think the thing that you have to look at when you look at Vampires is not just about watching the story. It's also about thinking, is this going to inspire me to make a story which could be amazing? Okay, I'm going to also need some blocks to build with. So let's see, how much blackstone do I have to play with? Tons. Oh, also, I want to check and see if we fixed the recipe for tough, which requires deep slate and basalt. Yes! Okay, tough is fixed. The other one I need to check is... oh, I don't have any polished diorite. Let me go grab some polished diorite. I'm not crafting any of that diorite into polished. We'll buy some. So yeah, we're going to grab some of that, and I want to just test and see if our custom calcite recipe is also fixed. So for those who do not know, this is Skyblock Kingdom. Skyblock Kingdoms is a server for 22 content creators who are playing across Skyblock, each in individual kingdoms. And but because we're playing Skyblock, Skyblock has got certain resources which are just very hard to get. So, so one of those resources which is non-renewable or almost non-renewable is what you call it? Is calcite. Calcite you can get by crafting by just like going out and finding okay, calcite recipe is working. Actually, let me just quickly, I just need to quickly ping Marm about something. Just checked. Calcite. Recipe of 2 polished diorite and 2 nether quartz is working. Okay, yeah, no, they were just curious about that. Yes, so that is working. I don't need that right now. Yes, I am the other Nether Kingdom person. Yes, I take it you may have met Fool, my island partner, who was an absolute legend. Yeah, love Fool. He is amazing. He's been an amazing person to have share a kingdom with. Because like, one difficulty is that we are in quite awkward time zone setup because I am Phil can only stream from about 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is 2 a.m. my time. So yeah, I do get to hang out with them occasionally, but yeah, it is not the easiest thing for us to do like streaming and stuff together and stuff because like just life. But we do regularly work together on the planning of the kingdom and stuff. Like it's all this like palette and stuff. This all just kind of like came out of us just improvising and putting things together. Like kind of like Phil said, hey, I would love a tower here, and then I kind of start playing around with this idea, and he's like, oh yeah, that's cool, let's do that. So I ended up building that, and he was pretty happy with that. Phil was like, I want to build something down below, and I was like, go for it. And then he kind of whipped this up and said, here, have a look at this. And it's like, awesome. So that's kind of like the way we work, is like I come up with ideas, Phil comes up with ideas, and we kind of like just like support each other in it. So yeah, that's kind of like the way it is. Just gotta leave books lying around with notes. We did consider doing a whole thing of that. We actually we knew that was going to be difficult to play at the same time. It's like a stream at the same time and stuff. So we actually did consider doing a whole sending each other notes thing. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's so credible. He gives off the veil of veins and life and so ominous. Yes, fungus. It's so cool. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay, do I have all the things that I'm gonna need for this? Quite probably. So I think what we'll do is let's fly out to the location, and we can decide. We can have a look and see how it's set up, and if we need to make any changes, or go back and get any resources. So this here is our nether biome. Yes, I'm using a little map mod so we can see it. So this is our little nether biome. Over here is our little industrial area. The nether side, actually we've got two things. We've got a bartering farm, we've got another farm here. And I thought I had updated the map, but it's not been updated, so you actually can't see. Is there any Anathra lore I should know about, folks? Oh. This is Anathra. This is Chaos. So, yeah, funny you should ask. So, Chaos is, how do I put this? Oh, this is not exactly necessarily an alter ego. Paul McNamara, thank you so much for the follow over on subscription on YouTube. If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's also fine too. Okay, how do we get into Chaos? This is something that is explored in my Season 1. So Season 1 was kind of like the exploration and creation of my lore. The premise is Anathra is a hologram. Holograms are programmable and can change. So like they can change their appearance, they can change all sorts of things, they can change their personality, they can change their memory. All sorts of things can be programmed into a hologram. Chaos is the programmer. Chaos sees everything and knows everything. Chaos is also, whenever Chaos is in full control, Chaos knows everything else that's going on around the server. So like that he's managed to watch a video of. So like for example, I am personally fully aware of the whole Chaos is fully aware of the the prank war between Doke and Poke, so Dark Oak Kingdom and the Pale Oak Kingdom. However, Anathra is not, because Anathra hasn't been involved in that. So Anathra knows nothing unless I let him know. So yeah, that is kind of the idea. And also, as Chaos, I can play around with Anathra and mess around with them whenever I please. So I can decide at any moment to say, hey, I can make you forget this. Oh, why is Anathra still in his Halloween costume? Well, funny you should ask. Not going to spoil it, but there is a reason why he's not still in his Halloween costume. Also, this is not his usual gear, so Anathra doesn't usually dress like this. Anathra is usually a bit more modern. He's got a fancy visor. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things there. Doing good. Big Mac Juice over in the purple app. Ah, very good, Paul. Well, or do you mind me calling? I could call you Big Mac if you prefer that. But yeah, poor Nather. Someone give him give him sentience so he can rebel. He does have sentience. It's just there's only so much he can do as a hologram. So yeah, he can't reprogram himself. I think we go this way. I love the visual metaphor of taking off the mask to break the fourth wall. Yes, thank you. And the mask is now taken over from the visor. So like generally an Astra will have some kind of visual aid, some kind of aid to kind of like say, hey, look, he's currently in an Athra form, so that he's limited on what he knows. So he'll always have a mask or a visor, and currently what's happened is that the visor has been modified into a mask. Okay, so this looks like the farm I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. How is this currently set up? Okay. Let me just turn down the sounds. Who knows more in lore, Amnesiac, Meg, or Anathra? It depends on how much I'm letting Anathra know at the moment, but at the moment, Anathra knows a fairly decent amount. He knows, I would say Anathra knows probably more than Meg does. But then again, the thing with Mig is that not every Mig knows everything, as far as I'm aware. How are you doing, Mythical Emmy? Good to see you. You respond to a lot of things, Big Mac. Oh, I know the feeling. You there. Okay, let me see. The iceberg goes deep. Okay, so if I do... Currently, the way we've got this set up is... How many blocks is this? This is currently looking at... That's Y32. Y56. So that is 24 blocks. And okay, now that makes more sense. I was wondering why... there was talk. How is there a skeleton over here? Oh, never mind. That first. Okay, so 24 blocks. So I think if I raise this up by 1. Okay, we're gonna have to work on the killing chamber as well, I think. Out of curiosity, what do we have here? See, I think this is the main reason for us to get a sorting system placed here. Now, if I was to raise it up by half a block, I think they would survive. DMV is opened? Actually, I'm not sure. The DMV might have opened. It could have. Okay, if I raise this by half a block, I'm pretty sure these dudes will survive. The important thing is that they survive so that we can actually hit them with our swords. So let me see. We're going to need a crafting bench. We're going to need one of these. There's already one of these. Okay. Okay, now do that there. Okay, don't need a crafting bench. Crafting bench can go here. Let me just grab a couple of slabs. I want to test this out. Okay, we're going to have a tough time actually getting blocks in there. Let me see. Can I do this? Oh, come on. Let me place the block. Come on. Okay, right, let's see. Are they surviving or are they dying? They're dying. Okay, that's a problem. Right, so we're not going to be able to do that. Let me get rid of the bones. We don't really need them. I just got rid of my arrows. I'm so going to regret that. And let's get rid of those. Okay, cool. So, Right, so if I can't do it at that level, I think I need to either... So they're going to have to sit on the... If they're going to have to... If they need to use hay bales to survive... This is just a slightly awkward thing of if I move this up a little bit, it's going to be too small a drop, too short a drop for them to actually survive. We could just do... We could push minecart hoppers into the hay bales. Or just... Actually, we can get minecart hoppers underneath the hay bales and they will pick up the drops. Okay, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Don't need the swords. Okay, so minecart hoppers into under here. How much space do I have under here? Fair decent amount of space, but we're gonna have to actually get down there. That's fine. Let me think. So it would be minecart hoppers on top, and they need to go into normal hoppers, which then need to go into item filters, which will filter out the skulls and probably just coal. So skulls and coal. We want to have a compactor as well, so the compactor will compact the coal into blocks, there is a chance that that's going to be pretty slow. So I think the easiest thing to do is maybe do a couple of filters for coal. And then everything else gets voided. Okay, cool. That it sounds like a plan. So, let me just work out how tall that's going to be. So, minecart hopper. Hopper for grabbing the stuff. It gets pushed along. The filter is below that. Filter is below that. Then that goes into let's say crafter. Crafter goes into another hopper, which then goes into a chest. So I think it's, if we go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe if we go by, let's go down about 8 blocks and build out a platform there, and then we can work from there. Okay, that's a good plan. So 8 blocks down, and then we will build a platform. Let me grab some. Let's make some nice blocks actually. Okay, so we do. Let's do you. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll go down one more just in case. No harm in having a bit of extra space in case we need it. And then of course we also need to make sure that we are on the half slab, and that way we don't have to spawn proof down here. Well, we're already spawn proofing by half slabbing. Actually, I'm going to pop on the shaders again because it's just a little bit brighter, and actually it's only a little bit brighter. I think I need to go get some lighting. Might go get some light blocks actually. Because it feels spooky. And lovely and spooky as it is, I want to make sure that you guys are getting a good stream experience and able to see things without it being too dark. A little bit of lighting can make a huge difference in the Nether. And thankfully, we do have a farm for that. Called a Froglight Farm. I was just thinking there about the stream we had there the other day. Let me see if I can find that book I was talking about. There was a book that I remembered. Oh, I found it. Ah, yes. Oh, jeez, I'd never realized how thin it was. So this is the story that I told on stream actually the other day. Let me just show you there. So this is called The Children of Lear. This is a version of the story written by Michael Scott. So he takes a more fantastical version of it. He makes it even higher. He makes it a little bit higher fantasy than the original story was. And it's I really enjoy it. I really need to read it again. And probably it'll only take me a couple of hours anyway, since it's an incredibly thin book. So I should really pull it out again and have another read through. It's a really, really good book. But yeah, it's a story about the children of Lear, which are 4 children that got turned into swans for 900 years because their evil stepmother really didn't like them. That's the general gist of it. But yeah, no, it was really fun, just like chatting about, talking about like some ancient Gaelic myths. Okay, and here we go. And there we go. That's a lot brighter, isn't it? Much nicer. I'm going to need to make some more of this. So yeah, it was lovely to do that the other day. I was thinking that it would be great to do some more of that in the future. Have a think about some more stories and just talk about them and tell them on stream. Maybe stories that other people maybe don't know too well. Right, okay, that should make things a little bit easier now to build and stuff. I have realized that's probably not the easiest way to get up and down here, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of rockets if I do that every single time. Let's throw down some lighting here as well. And Anathra said, "Let there be light!" And there was light. And the stream was pleased because they could see things better. Okay, so we'll be placing our hopper minecarts in there, and below that are the actual hoppers. So we can do that straight away. Let's see, more light and more bit rate. Yes. Let's see. Well, I don't know about the bit rate will happen when the bit rate happens. Yes. Let's not be too hasty. Okay, gonna need a bunch of hoppers. Let's convert this into chests. Definitely going to be using more hoppers than that, so let's just craft these up. It's just a question of like how many. I think if we do 3 filters for coal, that should hopefully be enough. What? Why? There we go. Don't know why that didn't do that. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so these are going to all go. We need to put them all facing back into the thing. Let me see. Bomb. Okay, which block do I need to look into? Aha! So if I break this one... No? Did I get it wrong? It is this one. Aha! Yes. Okay, you go there, you go there. Okay, so that... Do not break that block. Any chance a lowly soul could get another look at the chaos skin for totally no reason whatsoever? So this is the Anathra skin, and when I take the mask off, that's currently what he looks like. Yeah. The other version is when he wears the visor. Probably if you want to check out the visor skin, you probably have to go back and check out some of my older episodes. But yeah, there we go. That is what he does. It's not actually when he's in visor form, he's not that much different chaos wise. So the skins are very, very similar. Okay, we're going to send the hoppers in this direction. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so hoppers will take up, and then so the filters are actually going to have to go down this way. So if we do 1, 2, 3, and then another 4th filter is going to be for the skulls, and then finally we have the rubbish bin. So this will be where that's going to go into a dispenser where all the extra stuff is just going to get dispensed into the void. Okay, that seems to work grand. Right, so that is that. Okay, cool. So next thing I need to do is place filters on these back here. So need more hoppers, of course, because I just totally were like, oh yeah, I'll just make some hoppers rather than all the hoppers. Let's just make these all into chests. 24 hoppers. That's definitely not overkill. And 24 hoppers. Alfie, look what I'm doing. I'm out by your nether farm, your wither farm, and I'm currently setting up a system. For those who do not know, King Alfie is my next door neighbor in Skyblock Kingdoms. So, plan is we're going to do. I think we're going to do maybe 2 or 3. We're going to do 3 filters for coal, and then we're going to do 1 filter for heads, and then everything else just gets sacrificed to the void. So, hopefully that makes sense. Log on and give fish. Elfie has decorated me with enough fish, well, which plenty of fish. I have to be careful because if I actually, you know what? There's no point in me saying anything because, like, if I say anything, it doesn't matter. Fish will just arrive. That is just the way. It is the way. Okay, do I need to check that out? Nope, that's all fine. Sorry, just got a message there. I need to check. I can't. You can't stop the fish. Do 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 do. You can't stop my happiness as I do 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 do. Now I've got Hairspray in my head. Great musical, actually. Really good musical. Okay, let's start with the back. Actually, instead of doing the filters first, let's actually make our rubbish bin. So that needs to go into just a dropper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make a dropper. Okay, dropper. And we're going to need we're going to need 2 repeaters, I think. So 2 repeaters. Let's make some sticks. This is my DIY redstone kit, actually. So we don't have our I should actually I say as the guy who made the redstone component shop in the server is like looking and thinking, why aren't you using the stuff that I made? It's like, whoops. You wouldn't have to make it. You just have to buy it. Alfie's got a little redstone shop in the shopping district, and here I am crafting everything on the fly instead. Okay, comparator, 2 repeaters, dropper. That should be everything we need, and a little bit of redstone. And we have our blocks for building. So let's go out here and place the blocks in. Okay, so break you. And I'm just gonna, it doesn't actually really matter which direction this faces, but I'm gonna try and do it. Need a room for the redstone as well, but that's fine. We do this. Okay, there's a bunch of spare components at the industrial area too if you need them. There's a shulker near the smelter. Awesome. And I will craft more just here. Okay, do I have slabs in my inventory? I do. I can use those. Okay, cool. I will. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, actually, no, that doesn't go there. Let me do this. Okay, you, gonna break you, and we're gonna do a little circuit that I've memorized. Do this. Dum. This is a circuit that I used plenty of times just to make a little way to get rid of stuff. So if I do that. that, and then I think this goes here. Have I done this correctly? I'm overthinking this, haven't I? How does this go again? Let's just do a quick test. Yep, that is not going to work because I've remembered that that is the wrong way. Okay, cool. I can't do that into the hopper. There is another way to build this. Okay, cool. You go there. You ba-ba-da-bum. If I do... we're gonna do it this way instead. That way, and then I just place this here, and everything will just get down into the void. We're gonna make a spot there. Okay. I am not bothering making huge plans today. I'm just gonna be improvising as I go. Okay, you go there. And that goes there. And redstone goes bum 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 bum. And if I do this... Okay, let's just check that this works as well. Good news, it does. Okay, but that's not going to work. And let me just fly around... this way. Okay, you have to go down. There we go. Everything there should fall into the void if I just do something like this. Nice. Okay. That's our voider. Next thing is the... sorters. Okay, item sorters. Or item filters, actually. Right, so more hoppers. Can anything be said for another hopper? Okay, gonna need some of this back. Wrong placement. Okay, so hoppers, and I need a comparator for each one. So we're doing need 4 comparators. Let's make 4 comparators. One, two, three, 4. And that's also 4 repeaters as well. So, I need more sticks. And Alfie has arrived. Fish is on the way. There you go, guys. Fish is coming. So 4 repeaters. 4 by 3 is 12. And that will give me 14. Oh, I need another stick. Apparently, the MC skin gives off just the right vibe because I went to check the member info thing and the drawn reference looks just like what I was drafting. Yeah, so that was written... That's fan art made by Moxie Junk, who is an amazing artist. He's actually made quite a bit of fan art of me. He made it quite a bit of it in season 1, and just like, absolute legend, love the dude. So 4 of those, and I need, did I leave any repeaters behind in here? Or I need more repeaters. So I needed, what, 4 more repeaters? So that's 8 of these. More wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you so much for the follow, Vamp Zuru. Welcome into the chorus. If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's also fine as well. Also, just going to do a little plug for my YouTube channel. I also stream on YouTube, and also I post videos of Skyblock Kingdoms on YouTube as well. So, if you're if you enjoy my content, maybe you might consider subscribing to me over on YouTube as well. Getting very, very close to the 1K at the moment on YouTube. So, yeah. But just doing a wee little plug there in case anyone is interested. There is the link. But no pressure at all. Okay, so we got that. I need... I'm going to need reds. So just... I genuinely had a second there thinking, how did a zombie piglin get down here?
I hear someone requested some of these.
Only 4?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better. Much better. 12. I love it. Thank you. On the 12th day of...
Yeah, I figured I'd drop by with this because it was painful watching you make stuff.
Well, thank you.
Problem, use as much as you need. That's just the spare stock.
The irony is, I don't think I've run out of all the things I need. The only thing I need to actually think of craft is the crafter. But thank you very much for the box. It'll come in very handy.
I think there's some redstone in there too. Use up as much or as little as you need.
I will. Thank you very much. How's tricks with you? How's things with you?
They're going good. I've got lots of dirt to place today.
It's the dirty stage. Very good.
It's the dirty stage. Yep.
Well, I saw you working away at grinding through all the premium dirt. So, yes.
Yep. 4 more double chests to place.
The 12th day of Fishmas, Wizard, you legend. We should do that. I meant to do 12 days of Doovmas last year, and I never got round to it. But yeah, Fishmas.
We could be fish.
This year will be fish. The first day of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, Alfie gave to me one little. Whatever. You kind of have to fluff out the words because mostly it's just going to be one tropical fish. On the second day of Christmas, Alfie gave to fish, Miss. Alfie gave to me 2 more fish. That's all it is. More fish.
More fish.
Loop.
It's a beautiful song, really. We should think about getting this published.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want someone to beat us to market.
You know, I could probably give a hand with that. Yeah. I wonder if I could find a nice arrangement which is in public domain that I just can change the words to. That'd be nice. Too many versions of it are modern enough that you have to yeah. Oh, dude. Fun fact, guys. One of my very first videos I ever made, and this is a long time ago on a channel that no one here is going to know. I decided I wanted to do the 12 Days of Christmas, so I used John Rutter, who is still alive and got some really cool compositions. I used his version of 12 Days of Christmas, and immediately it just caught it. It was just like, oh, no, you really? this is copyright, and like, okay, yep. YouTube, yep. That's fine. There's plenty more music out there to play with.
Yep.
But yeah. But we can make Fishmas work.
Yep. We're gonna make it a thing. But yeah, I'll let you get back to your redstoning. I'm gonna go place some more dirt. So I'll see you later.
Alfie, I just had an idea. If there's potential for a Christmas district happening this year.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Let's see what happens. Do you know who's kind of potentially leading it?
Yep.
That's okay. She'll probably kill us, but
that's all right. She was gonna do that anyways.
Yeah. Oh, Christmas pranks, guys.
Gotta love them.
Okay. Good luck with your dirt, and I'll keep these
Thanks.
fish nice and safe, ready for your stuff and
later.
things. Bye.
Bye, Nather.
Oh, I wonder if Viking's feeling better. I know he was feeling a bit under the weather earlier. The second day of fish, Miss King Elfie gave to me 2 fresh cod and 1 little tropical fishy. Or better, 3 fresh cod, 2 salmon heads, and 1 little tropical fish. Actually, that works. And 1 little tropical fish. That timing works perfectly. What? Nothing? I am worried. Okay, we've got our hoppers, we have our repeaters and things. We need some more redstone dust, but I think we are good to build this. Let's just use a bunch of let's use the polished blocks for this build. Yeah, I'm just gonna craft it all. It's fine. Okay, so let me see. So it starts here. And we take this out and do that. Okay. So, this is always the funky thing with me doing these, as I always have to kind of like logic it out of my head again when I'm doing it. So, we do the filter block first. 2, 3, 4. So you go there. Yeah. So those are going to have the filters in them. And then underneath that we have more hoppers which are going to go into chests. So if we do this and... Should we do that? I could do this. Bum, bum, bum. And this is where our comparators are going to come out. And let's place you there, you there. Can I break this block? I can break this block, it's fine. Okay, and you there. Alright, and then we place you here. Oh, I forgot to get the redstone torches as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And place that there so I can get underneath. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone dust here. And then under here, this is where our repeaters go. Not that way. This way, this way. This way and this way into blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just the Impulse SV item sorter for those who are not familiar with it. This is a very, very familiar item sorter that a lot of people use. I've been using for... When did Impulse even create this thing? It must have been a decade or more ago at this stage. Like, Minecraft is old, but so is Impulse. I say as I'm only been... It's like, I don't know how much older he is. He's like, what, 6 or 7 years older than me? I'm not sure. Okay. Take that down. Okay, so those all are the filters. We need to put the items in to activate the filters, but that should work now. Right. Gonna just take this down. So that's all spawn proof as well because it's got redstone on top of it. Okay. Next thing is hoppers leading into crafters. So we need to make 3 crafters. 1, 2, 3. Crafting tables. I need some iron. How much is a crafter again? Oh, there's dispenser. There's drop. Is it dispensers or droppers? I think it's droppers. Let's make some droppers. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. No problem, Fushy. Good to see you. It's not too late. And I actually started a bit late as well. How are you doing, Puffy? Sorry, Fushy. Sorry, Wizard of Docks is currently writing out a version of the 12 Days of Fishmas for King Alfie. So 5 puffer fish, 4 fishing rods, 3 fresh cods, 2 salmon heads, and 1 little tropical fish. Impulse and Skiz are in their 40s, if I remember correctly. They've mentioned their ages around that about in the podcast. I know Skiz's children are grown. Yeah, Skiz had kids young. I'm pretty sure his daughter is in university and everything. So, yeah, as far as I know, Skiz had kids quite young. So, yeah. Yeah, 40s. Not necessarily sure if it's... I want to say they're like 43 or 44 or something like that. I know Imp and Skiz are around the same age. And Tango's pretty close to them in age as well. Okay, so we're going to send these hoppers directly into the crafters, which then need to be powered. I'm going to do a quick fly back to a build I've made earlier. Because the nice thing is that if you've built redstone before and you don't 100% remember how you did it, you can just go back and have a look and see what you did before. And I've got a perfect example of it in this world here. Just check my wings. Wings are doing fine. Because I did this over at the gold farm. I set up an auto crafter to craft gold nuggets into gold ingots. So all I need to do is just have a quick look and see how I set up that auto crafting system. And just replicate it over at the new farm, the Wither Skeleton farm. Because I remember there being pots. But I'm not sure why I did use pots in the end. Ah, okay. I see why I use pots. But they're actually not necessary. So let's see. They go into the crafter. And then the crafter takes a signal out. Okay, that's very straightforward. So crafters with comparators and then redstone over the top. Just double check and see how big it is. So I do need some glass, so I'm going to have to go grab some glass. But I should be able to go grab some of that. Maybe we have some in our industrial district over here. Impulse was a freshman in high school when Skiz was a senior. So 4 years, grades 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, so Skiz is a little bit older? I didn't know that. Also, I never knew. I don't know what the terminology for the different ages are in high school. Because, well, I'm Irish. We don't do high school here, really. We call it secondary school. So yeah, like it's alrighty, folks. Need to head out. You mind yourself. Thank you so much for dropping the sketch in Discord, and you're very welcome. Prop again. It's great to have you. Great to meet you. Picture Imperfect. I don't think there's any glass over here. Okay, we'll pop over to. Nice. GG's. Sending a thing to Nuke there. Okay, gotta have to pop back to base to grab some glass. But yeah. So high school is freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Ah, okay. Now I understand. Nerd, where? Oh, sorry, you're talking about everyone in chat. Kindergarten, then there are 12 grades after that. High school graduates tend to be 17, 18, depending on what age the student was when they started. Yep. So here we start. Here you actually get everyone now, not when I was a kid, but now everyone gets at least one free year of preschool. So that'd be age 3 or 4. So you get a year of preschool. Then you go to primary school, where you start in what's known as junior infants and senior infants. So that'll probably be the closest to what you call kindergarten. So yeah, you got 2 years of like primary of junior and senior infants, and then you move into so that's like when you're 5 and 6. Then you go to then you go into first class. First to sixth class are primary school age, so first to sixth class, and then you go to secondary school, where there's 6 years of secondary school. So first to sixth year of secondary school. Actually, I think I've got everything. Let me just double check the number here. So you get 6 years of secondary school. So they are kind of split. There's the junior cycle and the senior cycle. So the junior cycle is your first 3 years, and then you do a state exam at the end. And then senior cycle, again, you've got 2 years, because fourth year is a weird year. It's kind of like a gap in between wishy-washy year. And then fifth and sixth year are when you're studying for your final exams for your leaving cert. And those results those exams are the most important of your life. No, they're not. But there are exams which you generally take, and the points that you get out of them kind of will tell you if you're going to get what places you can get in college and stuff. So let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Glass. 1, 2, 3, and then down. Okay, I think I got that. Fairly straightforward contraption there. Met the Portsmouth football manager, FC manager tonight at a Q&A thing. Ooh, exciting. It's the third time. When I got you had a good time, pussy. Yeah. Yeah, the grades can vary depending on region. When I went to school, my elementary school was K through 6. Junior high was grades 7 and 8. Yeah, I figured I've heard, like, as I've learned more about the US throughout my years, is that you learn that, like, okay, yeah, education is well, a lot of it is done state level rather than federal level. So you got all that. So you got state level rather than federal level, but also, like, you got a lot of stuff which is kind of managed county by county as well. Whereas in Ireland, a lot of the format for education is actually managed from the Department of Education. So like the decisions on exams and stuff like that, or some of the curriculum and stuff, is all kind of like standardized across the country. But then again, we are a country which is a country of a single state. If that makes sense. So we're not so like there is no, the next level down from the national level of organization is county or town or whatever. So like it's the county councils don't have any real say in like education and stuff like that. That's all, they manage other things. But yeah, on some places grades at 7 or 8 are part of elementary school. And like the thing is, in the US you find it like there are some places where you've got middle school as well. So you got elementary, middle school, high school. So you got different things. Out of Wild District Law, we had 5 schools for K-12 range. Yeah. Also, Footy dude, Footy, 65 stream streak. Update. Congrats, Fushy! Okay, gonna have to update that later. That's really, really good. Okay. So, hoppers going into these things, and then we need to get the redstone underneath those. So, let me get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. I can't do that right now because I have that covered. Okay. Cobble in there. Gonna need redstone, and I need to craft. I need more comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, only need 3. Let me get rid of this. Don't need that right now. Okay, let's say if we do. Let's use for scaffolding. K2 primary, 3 and 4 elementary, 5 and 6 intermediate, 7, 8 junior high, and then high school 9 to 12. The US method is wonky, especially since the allocation of money for schools is determined at least in part by votes, so schools in poor districts will always have less funding, create a nasty loop. That is a real shame, because here we actively have a system which generally disadvantages those who are in the middle, because we've got what we call the DESH schools. So these are schools that would be of poorer regions, would have poor demographics, and people who attend them would be disadvantaged. So generally what happens is that they get a lot of extra funding. The other schools which get a lot of extra funding are the other schools which get a lot of funding, not extra funding per se, but just a lot of funding, are private schools. So those would be schools with people who have private education and whose parents will pay out extra for their kids' education and stuff like that. So they don't get extra funding, they just get funding from like parents and from like rich people and stuff like that. But so that means that in the end, it's those schools that are in the middle that are neither DESH schools, which are schools that are supporting those who are disadvantaged, and then the schools that are kind of not in the middle are the ones that always get caught out. And the ones that are in the middle always get caught out with like funding, and they have to find other ways to get extra funding, because it's just a fact of education. Schools are never getting enough funding, especially with things like gas prices and stuff like that going up, heating bills going up, and energy bills, and a lot of schools are struggling at the moment, so it is not easy for them. Okay, let me grab you and place you there. Okay, so comparator. And it goes out by 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I believe the glass goes next, so... Okay, we're probably going to have to break some of this. We're going to have to break some of this here. Oh, that's fine. I have to break this one as well. Okay, and then is it glass on top as well. Give me a second. Let's do this. I have to break this as well. And break this too. Oh, is that going to affect the hoppers? Maybe occasionally. Okay, redstone goes here. 1, 2, 3. Am I sure this is right? Yes. I am questioning I made this correctly. Did I get that right? Why am I questioning it? I feel like I've done something wrong. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. It's actually too close. Okay. I think what I did last time is I dragged the signal out from the next block over. Here, let me just show you what I mean. So if we do that. Aha. So do this, break you. Need to get up there and fix that. So if I do that, I should be able to go. There we go. Okay, cool. Pick you back up. Please tell me I didn't get all those into hoppers. Right, okay, so I need to break this. So that's redstone here. And I need to move back. Year reception is 4 or 5 years old. Then it's year 1 and 2, also in infant school there. Then year 3 to 6 is junior school, and year 7, 11, 12, then year 11 is secondary, and year 12 and 13 is sixth form and college. Yes. All different ways of doing things. Okay, cool. Let's grab this. Shortcuts needs to get moved back by 1. Okay. You go here. Glass here. Redstone here. Place you down. Let's put down some redstone here. And then glass. Must have lost some redstone. And et voila. Magnifique. We have the autocrafters. Aha. Okay, and the autocrafters need to go into hoppers, which will go into chests. Nice. Okay, cool. So, now at the other end, does the Irish system distinguish between college and university? The States uses them interchangeably, but in Canada, college means a trade school. We don't. We're messy. And I blame the UK. always good to blame the UK, I suppose. So, yeah. The thing is, college generally refers to just like third level education in general, because we will use college to describe, but we can also sometimes use college to describe our final years in secondary school. So some schools which just deal in the final years before of like secondary education call themselves colleges. Actually, a lot of schools will call themselves colleges in secondary school education. So a lot of them will have will like for example, there's a school in Dublin called Gonzaga College, or was another one Belvedere College. They're all called colleges, even though they're dealing with secondary school education. So yeah, college can be a whole bunch of things. Universities in the States can also be made up of several colleges. Yes, that is where I was going with the UK on the several colleges. So because you go to Oxford University, but it's a university made up of many different colleges. Dublin is an interesting one. We've got a lot of universities, not a lot of colleges. So, for example, I went to Trinity College, Dublin, but Trinity College is part of the University of Dublin, which only has one college, Trinity College Dublin. So, I graduated from the University of Dublin, but I went to Trinity College. Same thing goes for all the other universities in Dublin. There's University College Dublin, which is another university, but it's also a college. There's Dublin City University, which is also a college. They're all separate. So like there's the whole college thing is a city thing. Don't you also have a university college? Yes. So they're all university colleges. No, sorry, they're not all university colleges. They're Dublin City, DCU is a university college. DCU, UCD, and Trinity are university colleges. Maynooth is also a university college. It kind of gets counted as Dublin because it's close enough. We have a technological university as well, which is not quite the same. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things. College is a term most people use to refer to going to school beyond high school, as I went to college at Eastern New Mexico University. Yes, except here and in the UK as well, from what I understand, in university, there's a lot of places which are referred to as college for end of secondary school education as well in the UK. Secondary school are nowhere near college level. Yeah, no, absolutely, but there are secondary schools across these islands which do get referred to as colleges, even though, yeah, if you're not called college, then you have to be called an academy. A DCU and UCD, not confusing at all. Absolutely. One is the north side of the city, one is the south side of the city. And some people like to joke that DCU is UCD for dyslexics. However, two of my siblings went to DCU, and I can tell you it's a fantastic university. Are the abbreviations in the same in order between English and Gaelic? Absolutely not. Because different languages. So, University College Dublin is Ulscoil Baile Átha Cliath. Sorry. Yeah, I think they just called it Ulscoil. Yeah, Ulscoil. So there isn't really a translation. There isn't really a word for Irish, and you just Ulscoil is like high school or the highest of schools. Then Dublin State University would be Coláiste Baile Átha Cliath, I think it was. Coláiste Ulscoil Baile Átha Cliath? I can't remember actually. The only one that matters is the one that I went to, which is Coláiste na Tríonóide, or a Trinity College. It's a fun fact in Irish. A lot of the time, the order of the words is reversed when it comes to adjectives. So the noun first, and then the adjective, rather than in English, like in English, where you start with the adjective and then the noun. Okay, so that is that, and we need to send you into some chests. Let's make some chests. Clear out some space so I can make a whole bunch of chests. Fabuloso. And let's do that so I can do this. And I don't know how many blocks of coal we're going to get out of this. But I'm going to assume it's going to be a reasonable amount and not too crazy. So, let's try and turn around. Irony. Okay, let's do that. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, we'll do hopper going directly in. Oh, can't be a hopper. That's why I had pots. I don't have pots with me, but what I can do is I can do droppers instead. So if I do droppers, I can make 1, 2, 3. So if we do droppers here, Oh, will that get powered? That's going to get powered. Shoot. Okay, let me go get some... Oh, why don't I just put the chests directly into the... Amadan. Okay. We won't be able to open up these chests, but that's fine. Chest there. Chest there. Chest here. So it's like English and French, which have... Having married a Canadian is something I'm still getting used to. Yes. Interesting creatures, those people who speak multiple languages. I did BTEC National Certificate at level a college. Nice. I am not sure what to A level. Oh, it's basically 2 levels. 2 A levels. Oh, nice. Okay, fair play. If we do that. Okay, so the things should get pushed into these chests here, and then the hoppers should drop them into these chests down here. So won't be able to open up these chests, but can open up these ones. Fantastic. French, le français, ah oui. Yes, Wizard of Docks is has married a Canadian and someone who speaks French. Now, I found out the other day, thanks to Drag Race Canada, the newest season, which is season 6, I didn't realize that Acadian French, that there was a thing called Acadian French. So you've got Quebecois, but then you also got Acadian, which is, I believe, like East Coast Canada. So yeah, that was I didn't realize that was a thing, and it's a bit different to the Quebecois. Okay, and so that's cool. And Cajun, which is that came from Acadian. Oh, that's cool. And Cajun, I believe, isn't Cajun based in the US though? So many dialects of French. Absolutely. It's a very rich language, and I don't think we really learn about that. At least I didn't learn about that in school. Would have been cool to have learned a bit more about that in school. How many chests am I going to need for heads? You know, you can never have too many. I don't know how long people are going to be AFKing here. They could be AFKing here for years, and then they'll find that they are completely chock-a-block full of heads. But I'll do that amount, and that should be fine. Okay, so in theory, it should all be working-ish, except I do need to get the minecarts in. Okay, let's grab you. We need to get the filters in as well. So let's go grab the items that we need for the filters. Yep. I visited Nova Scotia once and got to see the Acadian University there. I don't remember if it was the University of Acadia or what other name it was. Oh, so one thing that I learned about, here's an interesting fact about Nova Scotia. One, I've got some family there, distant relatives. I think like second cousins or third cousins or something. Two, Nova Scotia, I believe, is one of the few places where Irish Gaelic survived for a reasonable amount of time in North America. Like, they spoke it there for quite a reasonable amount of time. I think like throughout the 19th century. And yeah, so that is probably one of the few places where I think Irish Gaelic got a little bit of a foothold in North America. My wife doesn't speak any French. Turns out it's very common for Anglophone Canadians to learn French in school and then do nothing with it. Sounds like England. Or Ireland as well. Like, we might learn French in school, but we don't use it. Cajun is Louisiana, where there's also Creole, but I don't know a lot about that besides some silly jokes about comparing Cajun versus Creole food. Louisiana has Cajun French, which makes sense that it's based off Acadian, if that's Eastern Quebec, because the French owned everything from Quebec to Louisiana once upon a time. Yeah. From what I understand, at least according to Acadian is more, from what I think I was doing a bit of reading up, I think Acadian is based more in like New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, while Quebec obviously is based in Quebec, which is a little bit further west than those two provinces. Cajun chicken coming from there? Maybe. Maybe. Cajun chicken. Oh. How did you guys get over here? Where did you spawn? Okay, they must have missed a spot. Not the end of the world. Okay, let us set up the thing. We need skulls and no bones. No bones. Okay, so I need some skulls. I need one skull. A little bit of coal, and then we just need to put the things in there. Oh, geez. Okay, didn't see that. Let's see. I need some filter items. I did not bring... Did I bring an anvil? I need to make a new anvil. But we've got the stuff for an anvil here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab you. Hi, anvil. And I need to use an item which we can just dump into the thing. Oh! How many tropical fish do I have? 34. Ah, Alfie, you legend. You have given me the perfect filters. That should be plenty. Fish. Actually. Alfish. Just in case someone throws a tropical fish in there by accident. Hello, Water Ghost. How are you doing? Good to see you. How are things? No, you're fine. The Eeps is fine. We got to look after ourselves. You can't be here all the time. But now let's go shower and go to lurk mode. You mind? Oh, nice. Shower sounds amazing. Love me my showers. Love a shower. Okay, we can put you into my bag there. And let's get up here and put the filters in. So, if I break this. 1, 2, 3, 4, da. I'm pretty sure this is the layer that I put the filters in. Give that one the head. Give this one the coal. Thank you for the hydrate, Cyber Bees. I have been using my voice a lot today, I suppose. Okay, so in theory, let me do a quick little test here. If I do that, this will fill up. I have made a mistake. I did not put the comparators back. That would explain that. Let me clear this out. Okay, you. Quick test. Perfect. Stretch, everyone. Look after yourselves, especially if you've been working a lot today. Okay. This should be fast enough to deal with all the coal that should be coming in from this thing. I think. The thing is, we'll get a good decent amount of coal. It should collect every single head that goes through the system. And fingers crossed it doesn't back up too much. But I think it should be okay. Stretch my tongue out. That's satisfying enough. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let me just grab you. Do it. I will not be a sacrifice. Huh? Look at all those people streaming and open right now. Ooh. If yes, on my way. Oh, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. Okay, Duvid's doing the thing. Let's go. We can come back to this and fix this later. I wanna get my license to fly my wings and well, not necessarily the wings bit publicly, but it would be cool to do the happy gas bit. Everyone remind me I need to put my wings away before I see Acorn though. DMV. DMV. Do it, move it, move it. Do it, move it, move it. Do it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, do it. Anyone want to remix that? Not me. I don't want to remix it. Actually, kind of do want to know. Okay, actually. I may want to schedule it later if that's fine with you. Okay. Let's put our wings back on before we do the thing. Disappointment, guys. We nearly had the thing. I think I see a Duvid in the distance. We nearly got to do the Duvid, Vivid, Vivid. Okay, I should have enough rockets to get home. Back out to the thing. Let's go. Let's go. It's fine. No license, and yet I will still fly. The thing is, until licenses exist, you have to just go without the license. That is the way, isn't it? Like, if a license doesn't exist, then there's nothing to enforce it. There's nothing to say, oh, you can't fly, but you need a license. But licenses don't exist yet. Yeah. That's how it was in the olden days. People drove. They didn't need licenses because licenses didn't exist for driving. So, yeah. Okay. Right, time to get our hopper minecarts in. So this is fairly straightforward. You just need to craft up some hopper minecarts and some rails to place them on. I have got the iron there. Let's go. So they do. This is going to have to keep this is going to need to have rails here. So do that. And that's just a given. It needs rails. And then we need hopper minecarts. We've got hoppers, and I need to make some minecarts. Here we go. Bum. One more, I think, will be good. Probably get away with just 2 hopper minecarts, actually. We might be able to get away with 2. No, it's not picking up everything. We need a 3rd. That's fine. One more minecart. Can I fit this in? Aha! Great success. So in theory, that should be... That's already crafting stuff. It is not getting rid of anything though, so that means there's been no... Where are the bones going? Ah, okay. We're just waiting for things to flow through the system. Okay, that's what's happening. Right, I think... It looks like we have done great things. Let me get rid of the stuff that I don't need. That's a very messy redstone chest. We'll have to tidy that up later. We've got a hopper. We've got a thing there. We can do that. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let me get rid of the stuff that I don't need. That's just going to be constantly ticking, isn't it? Okay, let me put down a little bit of... I had some stone. Here we go. Not you, you. I see a Leon. I'm evil. I'm evil. Oh, evil, evil, evil. Yep. Funny story about Ford. Actually sad, environmentally speaking. There was a tight turn near a river in Dearborn, Michigan, hometown of Henry Ford. That turn was fine for the speed at which a horse and buggy would typically go. But with automobiles, as they got faster, the turn was dangerous and people would end up in the river instead of rerouting the road. They moved the river? Oh my word, wow. Truth. Okay, let's see how well this works. Okay, one disappointing thing is that you do seem to pick up some stuff every now and then. Ah. Okay, does it all get picked up eventually? It does seem to be all getting picked up eventually. See ya! Okay, good news! I think it is working. Let's have a look and see how we're doing for stuff. Got 10 blocks of coal there. Okay, so it's, I think that's the problem is that we are relying on hopper speed. Oh, okay. It's at least according to the historical Dearborn tour guide. It's been busy. It is busy today. Now I think it was busier a few days ago, but yeah, we got a good number of people on right now. How full are those hoppers? Oh wow. Okay. Hoppers are so slow. That is genuinely painful. Problem is, no matter what I do, it's gonna be backed up by these hoppers, so the only other option is I create 2 streams of hoppers and have half go one way and the other half go the other way. As long as we've got the killing chamber the way it is, it's not great. Like it's still just like going through all the bones. We can't speed it up. And that's going to constantly be getting replenished as well, because like of entity cramming. Like these guys, there's always going to be people mobs dying here. It's just too good a farm. Oh, looks like it's run out of bones for now. Okay, that must mean it's switched to something else. Okay, let's see. You're filling up. You're not filling up. So I think the fact that there is a... I don't think we're actually going to... I think because I'm using hopper speed at the moment. I don't think there's actually any point in having multiple rows. That's the only reason for doing multiple rows is if we have like the drops kind of sliding along like we do in the gold farm. I think the only way to deal with that would be to basically build the style of sorting system we have at the gold farm. Which means we need to use a hopper minecart, which is going to break and drop all its drops into a chute, which would then send items along thingamabob. Okay, that's a different system to what I built here. Okay. It's just too good. It's too good a system. Too fast to farm. Okay, right. We will actually... I think we're going to have to switch this out for a different type of farm. Sorting system. Okay. Right. That is using... We need amethyst. We need the sliding blocks. I just basically need to build what I built at the bottom of the gold farm. And do that. Okay. Let's go have a look at the gold farm, the bottom of the gold farm again, and we might just copy paste what's over there. We'll have to do a little bit of... We'll have to take this down and build a new one. Yay! Mistakes were made. Okay, and let me just grab some more rockets because we're running low. Now we'll do some more ender pearls as well. Why are you here? And here's me thinking I had a nice fancy little system that we could use, but it's just too slow. It's too slow. So, let's see. Oh. Why did my wings not activate properly there? I might just grab a schematic at the bottom of the gold farm and use that. We'll have to grab some more resources because the gold farm uses some amethyst bud. Amethyst bud. We need to get some lava. We need to get a cauldron. There's a few other things we need. Yep. I think what we do is we have a look at the system and then we decide, okay, what are we going to take out of it and use? So, let's see. So, the way this works differently to what I've just built is... I think I could do this with just walking around. So, currently it is... This is one disadvantage of this system. Occasionally it does stop working like that. Okay, so the minecart, welcome back, Miss Mori. So the minecart underneath collects all the items, and then what it does is it pops back over here and it breaks and drops all the items into this contraption here. And then it will send all the items along a little ice road here, push it along, and then all the items get sorted into the crafters here. So that is the system. It's pretty good. But it is a little bit frustrating that I have to do this one because it is a little bit bulky. Cooks Crack, morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I think what we'll do is let's grab. I want to grab at least a schematic of this part of the build, because that's the bit that is always a bit tricky to remember all the details for. And yes, we will do it. We'll just do it. We'll bite the bullet and do it. Right, so let's see. Yeah, this takes up quite a bit of space. Which is why I'm like, do I have to build this? And the answer is yes, I do. Okay, area selection. Let's make you a thing. Area editor. Minecart. Unloader. Set. Save schematic. Save schematic. Okay, so there's the minecart unloader. Let's go grab the resources because I don't believe I have all the items I'm going to need. Do you have much experience with PvP? Not really, actually. A little bit, but definitely not my forte. I just my way of playing is casual. I kind of like the technical stuff. I do enjoy doing the building stuff occasionally. Big thing, I do enjoy trying to do occasional storytelling on in my videos. So yeah, that's kind of like the vibes. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself particularly good at the PvP stuff. PvE, I could do PvE. PvE I could do. PvP, not the best. Okay, I'm going to make a shulker box full of the stuff for the unloader, so I've got that all sorted. I don't have to think about it. Like, I would consider myself a reasonably okay at the building stuff. Like, that's mine. That's mine. These are mine. These are my designs. Fool did have some experience, some influence. Because Fool is my island partner, and Fool is building that down below, which is huge. So yeah, it's working together. Your meeting got cancelled. A good hooray or a bad hooray, or just like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You can just curious, because like meetings can have many different reactions to being cancelled. Let me load that schematic and check the details. What do we need? Not that. And loaded schematics. Wrong. Load schematics? No. Schematic placement. Configure. Material list. Aha! Okay, so we need 37 glass and 7 ferni. I have 37 glass. Amazing. 7 ferni? None. It's okay. We can create some. Ain't a 3-card crochet shocked. Oh, I didn't realize I could make. I forgot you could make them with. Oh, Quilby just released a video. Stop the press. Quilby is one of the creators on SBK, and he's currently doing a thing. Well, I'm looking for casual level streamers for an event I'm planning to host. If so, this is not the place to ask. If you do want to ask me about stuff like that, I do have a business email. I believe that's somewhere in my description somewhere. But like, if you want to do that, you can. But I'm not really looking for anything to do with any events to get involved in at the moment because I am just so busy. December is a busy month for me, and that's just work. Okay, redstone does 6 sticky pistons. 6 sticky pistons. No sticky pistons in there. What about in the chest that Elfie gave me? No pistons in Elfie's chest. That's okay. I won't hold it against him. Sticky piston. Grab that. I still have a night class in an hour or so, but hey, I'm chill in the meantime. Nice. Oh, it's nice to chill back a little bit. Okay, so let me remember to create this. To make pistons, I said 7 sticky pistons, didn't I? No, 6. 6 sticky pistons? 6 sticky pistons. Okay, 6 sticky pistons. Have that. That'll get me 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get me 4. That's all I need. 4 sticky pistons. And that's here. Make them sticky. Aha. Nice and sticky. Cameron, you're off work. GG's. Nice. You get to relax now. Oh. Okay, sticky pistons. 5 polished deep slate, which I probably don't need, but I'm going to make it anyway. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Into 3-card quick. I've taken to counting in Irish to avoid people doing the 6-7 thing occasionally. It's interesting. They don't react the same way when they hear Shay Shocked. I need 5 repeaters. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you start doing it in a different language, it's amazing the lack of reaction you get. It's like, huh. Or like, oh, no, I don't hear it. But then once it's in English, beware, beware. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but now we just need to learn 6, 7 in Irish, folks. It's actually quite simple. Shay, shocked. But the thing is, the meme doesn't translate as well. It doesn't like the thing. The whole point is that it's supposed to sound silly or sound like the meme. It has to have that same rhythm. And 7 in Irish is missing something. A second syllable. 4 observers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be putting these all in a bundle considering how small it actually is. I need 4 pack dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually going to need more pack dice for the thing. Do we have honey? Oh, honey. I feel like it's in one of these. That's honeycomb. Guys, we really need a shop that sells honey. Can someone make a shop that sells honey? Cobble deep slate stairs, 3 mangrove leaves. Throw you in there. Mangrove leaves. I've only got 2. Okay, we'll switch you out for birch leaves since we've got a load of birch leaves. And rails, detector rails. So 3 rails. 1, 2, 3. Two blocks of redstone detector rail. 2. So many little itty bits in this recipe. I need to grab my honey blocks. Note blocks 2. Can craft those up easily. 1, 2. And powered rails. I'm gonna need some powered rail, more than 2 though. Any other powered rails? Gold. That's 6. Maybe a second lot as well, just in case. That should cover it. As soon as people learn it in Irish and start giggling over it too, we just move to the next language. Means we'll not catch up. Yes. I would not be surprised if the Irish language schools are already having the 6-7 issue anyway in Irish. Like, I would be very surprised if they weren't. I'm curious to see whether it's been translated into, like, if it's been managed to cross community into, like, say French or German or whatever. Okay, slime blocks by 2, warped blocks by 2. I'll just craft one. Buttons, wasn't it? We'll just use stone buttons instead. And amethyst cluster, a cauldron, dispenser, and dropper. Alfie, where's the dispensers? I need to craft a dispenser. Oh no. Any bows? I can use that bow. That's fine. Okay, so make a dropper and throw in the bow. Fabulous. So, okay. Wouldn't it be interesting if that got Curse of Vanishing popped onto it? Okay, so dispenser and dropper and have the birch leaves. Need a cauldron. We're gonna have to craft a cauldron. And I'm going to need some lava as well to go with that. Lava bucket. Here we go. Memes are just made what I call the Beavis and Butthead syndrome so much worse. Do you know what I find? The thing is, memes are old. Memes have been around for absolutely, like, as long as humanity has been speaking, memes have existed. People kind of talk about memes as if they're a brand new thing. I heard someone say recently, fairly young person actually say this, oh, did you hear about the great meme reset? I'm like, you can't reset memes. Like, internet meme reset. Like, someone's gonna reset the memes on the internet. It's like, it's not possible to reset memes. The whole point of memes are that they are ideas that stick with people and then just grow, and like that they're a little bit virus like. They are just a thing that is difficult to control. So yeah, good luck controlling a meme. It's just it is a fact that memes are natural things that just like, yeah, they're part of nature really. It's not really something you can kind of turn around and say, hey, we're gonna erase all memes that used to exist. Nope, can't do a reset. Just does not work. Okay, schematic. Where were we? We're near the end. So polished slab and stone. Okay, well, we can grab a stone here. Polished deep slate slab. Got one of those. Very handy. Okay, do a quick check. Cauldron. Warped button. Right, just has to be a button. Slime block. Powered rail. And I need to get the honey blocks. Okay. Do you know, we really need a shop in the shopping district which sells honey blocks, don't you think? It would make a killing. Maybe we should make one. What do you think, guys? Should we stop all this and just go make a honey shop instead? Let's go see if we can find a spot. I should clarify, internet memes. The issue I'm talking about is how one can't have a normal conversation without someone finding some random word it's said in a conversation funny and derailing the conversation completely. Yes. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect nonsense. Let me just close this thing that's just popped up on my screen. Go away. Thank you. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. Let's pop over to the shopping district and see what the story is. If there's a... wonder if there's a... we need to see if we can get... maybe we can find a nice spot to build a honey shop. Oh. Is that a new shop? Huh. That looks interestingly like a beehive. I wonder what it sells. Is that a cow? There's a cow on the side of the shop over there. Guys, there's a... oh my word. Actually is dripping honey. It's the honey drop. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I did not know that there was a honey shop here. That's fantastic. Okay, well we do... let's get my wallet out and... is there... where's the ender chest? Well, I suppose it is a brand new shop, so it probably doesn't have an ender chest yet. Okay. So, wallet... not that one. Here we go. So, how much is it for honey blocks? So... 16 for 1 stack of logs. Okay, well we'll do 1 stack then. Okay, let's do... there we go. So we've got 16. I don't think we need any more. We'll probably be fine with that. Right. Sometimes they're funny, but we can't even count from 1 to 10 without innuendos. It's ridiculous. Yes. It is quite crazy how human language has evolved the way it has with the memes. It's due to just like the fact that like there's so much language, so much interconnection now with language across the world. So many things just pop up way too often now in language because it is so interconnected. Okay, right. There's one issue right now. And that is time. So I would love to build this contraption right now. But it is actually time for me to head over to my single player world. So yeah, we need to head over to my single player world. I think I might have to check this place out in in maybe my next stream or something. But yeah, the mountain looks like it's got something new there. Okay, let's fly home. Because we need to head over to my Skyblock Forever world and do some work over there before we finish up stream. It looks like Fool has been doing... Looks like he's done a lot more work down here. I should do some AFKing for the red nether warp block. I think because I think that's the thing that's slowing him down at the moment, is just how much that needs to be done there. Also started doing some planning out for our new bridge to Mangrove. So yeah. Okay, let's head out and go to my single player world. I'll be nice, we'll finish off in my bedroom. By the way, guys, I am working on my next episode. And I have my hopes and my fingers crossed and everything that it's either going to come out on Friday, which... Friday, 28th of November. I wonder what's happening that day. Something's happening on the 28th of November. I have no idea. I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh yeah, I can't tell you yet. But something crazy is going to happen on SBK that day. It's incredibly exciting. You should tune in to find out. But yeah, I'm hoping to maybe release a video either on Friday or Thursday. Just depends on when I can get it all edited and put together. And it might be a little bit of a longer episode because I have not had a chance to get this all compiled. So it's been about a month since I've managed to get a video out. So yeah, I know I've been teasing it so much, but it just has been a crazy busy month. So yeah, I will say that there will be a bit of lore, just a little bit of lore. Cementing a few things, but yeah, I have to get that. I'm going to try and get that edited as soon as I can. So, okay, let's. Anyway, it's not the end of stream yet. We have to go over to my single player world and do celebrations of the community before we finish up. Anyway, so anyone who's not familiar with this world, you don't know. Avid sure seems to be excited. Avid is very excited. I know but he's a very excitable kind of person, guy as well. So. Anyway, for those who do not know, this is my single player world. It's a long-term Skyblock world, which I haven't really been doing a huge amount on because SBK is live at the moment and I got a bunch of other things on happening too. But yeah, I try to come on here every now and then and do some stuff and things. But one thing I will always do is I will come on and I will celebrate the community. So this is the community this is my temple to the watchers where I celebrate the community. So first of all, let me check and see. I think this might be potentially Wizarder Doc's first time getting number 1. Yes, Wizard of Docs, you got number 1 today on the YouTube side. Congratulations. Let me go make you a shulker box. And we can start you on your little journey there. That is the wrong one. To make a shulker box and then do the white dye. Woo! GG's. Okay, and this is using my last bit of XP that I've got handy on me right now. Wizard of Ducks. Okay, let's put you into the location that you need to be now. So this is I don't 100% understand how the number 1 thing happens on YouTube. I think it mainly comes from talking or chat. But there's probably a few other things as well that can increase your stuff on number 1. So there you go, Wizard Doc's first number 1. For some reason, I was presented the chat rules. I guess it shows them if they change. That sounds like a bug because I haven't actually changed any chat rules in a long time. I should probably check that again at some point. I don't think there was anything else on YouTube today except for a couple of new subscribers. Welcome in, guys. Wonderful to have you. Okay, that's fine. So let me check up on the Twitch side of things. We have another person who's new on the Twitch side as well, who got first. Managed to do the first redemption. So that's another new box needed to be crafted. Thankfully, we've got a bunch here to be made. 1, 2. And craft you. And here are some XPs that I've made earlier. So that is Big Mac Deuce. Okay, and we put your chest in over here. Oh, wrong way. Bam-bam. And I pop an Ulgus in there. Congrats, Big Mac Deuce. Pretty sure that's our first time. So awesome. Okay, now here are the big markers because we have a few people who have reached some pretty big milestones in their stream streaks. So, Lynn Larson is up to 30. This will be easier to see, I think, without shaders on. Okay, it looks like, Lynn, you have not actually let us know in a while. Whoa, okay. Give me a second. Are you over here? Is this the first time sharing your stream streak? That is... Oh, nope, it's over here. We found you. We found you. Okay. Now we upgrade that to 30. So Lynn is now at 30. Catching up on Luther's. Oh, geez. Well done. Fushy is now on 65. So again, they're doing very well in keeping that up. 65. And I think that is it for today. That is it for today. I guess at least it isn't Cloudflare level issues. I have a feeling my work had a lot of people reporting them. Oh, that's a pity. That's a bit of sugar there. Anyway, let me just finish it. Let's pop on the shaders because it's pretty. That is looking gorgeous. I want to just check one thing. Yes. Okay. So that is it for. Probably, if there's a chance that this might be my only stream this week. So, just a heads up. I have got I've got a show on this week that I am working on or playing in, and that's taking over my evenings for Tuesday to Saturday. So usually I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays as well. I'm going to see how time goes tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to be around for a stream on Wednesday or Friday or Saturday. So show is going to be lovely. And the one thing I am conscious of that is actually probably not going to be a particularly long show, so we might actually finish fairly early each night. But the thing is, you finish early and then you have to go catch up with friends in the bar afterwards. So like there's socializing to be done, and that's important too. So yeah, Our next stream will be on most likely next Monday. I do hope to have a video out either for Thursday or Friday. And also, keep an eye out for about the 28th of November. I will be posting some stuff in my Discord. Let me just... Also, if you are not on Skyblock Kingdom's Discord, there's a link to all the Skyblock Kingdom stuff. It also includes the Discord link as well. Highly recommend checking out there because that'll be a good place to catch up on everything, catch up on all the shenanigans that's going to be happening very, very soon. So yeah, that's very, very soon, and it is very, very exciting to see what happens on Friday. Ruda shows, just because the show ends at 8 doesn't mean the after party ends before 3 a.m. Absolutely. However, the after party isn't until Saturday night, so like they don't have an after party every night. But the bar does tend to stay open until around 11, and like I'll have friends going to the show, coming to watch the show, so I'll probably want to catch up with them as well. But yeah, it should be good. It should be good. I look forward to chatting with you about it if there's things to catch up on about it that I can't talk about. Okay, let's see where I can send you guys now that we're at the end. Let's see. Who is live right now? Okay, I'm going to send you guys over to Acorn Bandit. I don't know if she's going to be streaming much longer, but she is live right now. She's doing some stuff on SBK as well. And I think I'll do the same on Twitch as well. Let's just all go raid into Acorn and say hi. I haven't really had a chance to raid Acorn in a long time because she usually is finished streaming by the time I'm done. So let's go say hi to Acorn and have a lovely time over there. So, but we're going to come both from YouTube and Twitch into Acorn's streams. And yeah, have a lovely evening. And I will see you guys with a new video on either Thursday or Friday. I will work hard to get it done. I'll get it done. You can hold me to it. Okay. Slonsies, everyone. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Au revoir. Bonsoir. Oh, and if you're watching on YouTube and if you enjoyed this VOD, please give this video a like. And if you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, all that jazz. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, actually, grab a raid message. Here is for everyone who doesn't have a sub, and for everyone who does have a sub, feel free to grab that one instead, and we'll go raid into Acorn and say hi. Okay, goodbye, everyone.